everyone. This is Donna's Happy Hour. Just a reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you get future notifications of the videos. And please leave a comment. Thank you. Have a great day.
On the back porch, the wind moves like a train. The cool breeze off the waves, they roll me up, ease the pain. I've wondered why the man I love never feels the same. Was it something I did, something he can't explain? He's a lonely soul. There's so much more to love than I'll ever know. I'm a lonely soul. To think that my meant to be was meant for being alone.
Well, what I do want to do is, if anybody wanted to get in touch with you, how do they go about doing that?
So my website is elisetestone.com. So it's
Okay.
ELISETESTONE.com. There's a contact page on there with an email address.
Okay.
There's a newsletter you can subscribe to. There's music, and then all my tour dates are on there as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. And so in the local area, now you're going to be traveling back which way? I know you.
So I'm kind of temporarily in New England area near Boston and
Oh,
Providence.
really? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so I do have some shows there coming up. I just did a big Amy Winehouse tribute, a 9-piece band. I do this at least a few times a year, or
Okay.
at least once a year, but a few times. And so we just did a 9-piece band in the Odeum Theater in East Greenwich. You know, a few hundred people came.
Wow.
I mix in all the original music, so it's perfect because I
Right.
have the horn section and the backup singers and everything.
Wow.
So I love doing the Amy shows. Anyway, I just love Amy.
Well, that's one of the
That's
things.
what brought us here, right?
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, you're not going to get her to hear her do Amy's songs today. She's going to be doing all her own original. But I can tell you that she kills Amy's songs. I mean, you do them justice.
Thank
And when
you.
I say kill, she does them justice.
Thank you.
So yeah, no. And then I love your own stuff, which I find it so interesting that many artists don't get to do their original stuff because when they go out, people always like to hear, songs that they're familiar
know.
with.
Yeah.
Yes, songs that they're familiar with. But my thing is how will people, get familiar with yours if you don't get the opportunities to sing them?
Yeah, and I have
know?
something to say about that.
And
when you're
that's
done.
why we have people do original here because I want to push that sort of thing, I mean.
Yes.
Covers are great, but getting your own original stuff out there, which obviously you're doing.
Something that really bothered me actually, because after the show, I'll make it quick, but after the show, I was trying really hard to move forward, and they don't help
Right.
you. They're just like, done. They don't pass along. If somebody calls them and asks about me, they don't tell me.
Really?
So, and
Oh,
I'm sure
interesting.
somebody looked at it as a money-making opportunity. Someone was just on TV.
Right.
So it's not even like an ego thing. It's just like, come on, like, because the guy's like,
Exactly.
nobody called. Like, not one person is looking to make money off of someone that was just had exposure.
Right.
So I worked really hard to try to find the right manager, find the right booking agent, find the right people.
Right.
And it's really hard to do that. So, there were some older folks that were in the industry that said they can help me wrangle a good team for myself.
Mhm.
Instead, they're just taking $1,000 retainer a month, and I have no team by a couple months. But I'm trying to give them a fair chance.
Right.
And not, because I obviously have trust issues. I've been through a lot. I've been
Right.
lied to and all that. So,
Right.
so I'm trying to give them a fair chance. So then I work with this next guy who's kind of like, was a big deal at some point. I'm not going to say names.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, this goes along to what you were saying about the original music.
Right.
I sent him a video of a huge concert I had in Charleston. I have big shows at the music hall there.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a song of mine called I'm Running. which I think is
Okay.
pretty epic. I never perform it, actually. I kind of forgot about it for a second. It's an epic song. It's got sections. It's got horns. It's big. The
Right.
rock, sweet parts. And then I also performed Kashmir because
Okay.
in a way, Kashmir influenced that song.
Okay.
So he's like, this song I'm running, I don't get it. With the Kashmir, that's it. That's really where it's at. I'm like, but you know that song.
Right.
So it's nostalgic to you. It excites you.
Right.
I'm like, you don't
Right.
know my song.